What's up guys, so I have another haul for you today. So first of all, we've got Star Wars In the Shadow of Yavin Part 1, and I just got this. I just love the cover on that. I think that's really nice. I didn't actually know what book it was at first, just because it doesn't really have any reference to it on the front whatsoever. But yeah, I love the cover on that. So yeah, that's my first book. And then second of all, we've got, so in this haul there's a lot of New 52, just issue ones basically, just because when I was reading the New 52, I didn't actually get into reading comics till I was about like halfway through the New 52, so my first comic I think that I actually read properly was and got into was Batman number 40, so obviously up until then I didn't have any of those books. So here we've got Batman and Robin number 1, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Annual 1, Batman the Dark Knight 1, Batman the Dark Knight Annual 1, so it's going to be quite repetitive, Demon Knights, which I actually really want to read. I actually got quite a few of these now, so I really can't wait to get into that. And that's number 1, New 52, Batgirl number 1, Superman number 1, so this is a bit different, so Batman 66 number 1. I love the cover on that. I actually read this book yesterday, and it is really cheesy. Like, it's one of those old sort of comics. I guess that's what it's supposed to be like. But yeah, Batman 66. Really like the cover on that. And then the Flash number 1, the New 52, Green Lantern Annual number 1, Forever Evil number 1. So you've got the Sinestro, yeah, so everyone in that. Resurrection Man number 1. Now I'll just get the other books I have. See if that balances. Yep, so Birds of Prey number 1. Wonder Woman number 1. I think that looks sick, that cover. Really nice. Supergirl number 1. Superboy number 1. Eternity number 1. Secret 6 number 1. All-Star Western number 1. Nightwing number 1. So a lot of these I don't actually know sort of any context behind them, as I haven't read most of them yet. I've literally only just read the Batman 66. But yeah, that was alright, I guess. Teen Titans number 1. Batman Little Gotham number 1. American Girls number 1. It's just a bit different, so straying off to Marvel, so The Incredible Hulk. Shattered Heroes number 1, that's really nice. Suicide Squad number 1, Justice League International Annual 1. I've just got a few more books, but I don't actually have Batman number 1 in here, as I already have that in my collection, so obviously I'm not really going to get a duplicate of that. It's pretty high grade anyway. So The Fury of Firestorm number 1, Black Hawks number 1, Batman Superman number 1, and that is, I love that cover. Not gonna lie to you, I really do like that cover. Let's just take a look at that. Oh yeah, I love that cover with the, yeah, might even frame something like that. The thing is, with some comics I do actually frame them, so I have like a comic room, and then I just, a room where I store some of my comics, but then I also have some frames on the wall, and I've literally just put them in sort of like normal photo frames, and they look amazing on the wall, with a black sort of border on that. So The Savage Hawkman number 1, Constantine number 1, Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad April Fool's Special number 1, Masters of the Universe Origin of He-Man number 1, Earth 2 number 1, and Sword of Sorcery Amethyst number 1. It's good to know just all of these comics here I've just showed you, I got them much lower than cover price, so I got a good deal on all of those. So I mean, sort of a lot of them won't be worth anything, but less than cover price, and probably a good read, then I'm not too bothered with that. Yes, some of them are worth a bit more. But nevertheless, yeah, that's the last one I have today, too. So yeah, it's awesome.